Hello guys, welcome back to another Android application development tutorial. In the previous video we learned about how to add a fragment using XML. In this video we are going to learn about how to create a fragment at runtime. So here we have three fragments: home fragment, fragment A and fragment B. This is the layout for home fragment. We have a text view, we have a button for starting fragment A. This is the layout for fragment A. Here also we have a text view. We have a button for start fragment B. This is the layout for fragment B. Here we have a simple text view. So now we are going to add and replace these fragments using at runtime. So now I am going to add a container for the fragments within activity main.xml. Here I am going to use a frame layout as a container. Now specify an ID for the frame layout. I name it as fragment container. Change width and height into match constraints. Now go to main activity. So if the user open the application for the first time, we need to load the home fragment on the main activity. So check some condition. If the find the view by ID fragment container is not equal to null. Also check another condition. If the activity is resumed from a previous state, in that case we simply return. Otherwise we can add the fragment to the container. So get the fragment manager, begin transaction and call the add method. First parameter is the container, second parameter is the object of the fragment, and last parameter is a string that represents a tag for this transaction, and finally call the commit method. So here we add the first fragment to the main activity. So we can test it. So I run the project. So here we add the home fragment to the container at runtime. Now when user click the button, we need to load the first fragment, fragment A. Now go to home fragment. First get the view and return that view. Create variable for button. Initialize the variable button with the view object. Now create the click listener for the button. From here we need to replace home fragment with the fragment A. So here call the replace method. First parameter is the container ID, second parameter is the fragment object, and third parameter is a tag. You can simply pass null for it and commit the transaction. So we can test it again. So I run the project. This is home fragment and this is fragment A. So we replace home fragment with the fragment A. Now from fragment A, we need to load fragment B. So open fragment A, create variable for button, get the view here, simply return the view from this method. Now by using the view variable, we can initialize the button. Now specify the click listener for the button. From here we can replace fragment A with the fragment B. Here it is, new fragment B, and commit the transaction. We can check it. This is the home fragment. We load fragment A. From here we can load fragment B. So here if I click the back button, it simply exits the application. This is because we did in the fragment transaction. If you want to track the fragment transaction, you need to add the transaction to the backstack of the activity. If you add the transaction to the backstack of the activity, you can reverse the fragment transaction. So I will show you it. Go to home fragment, go to main activity. So here we add the first fragment to the fragment container. So here there is no need to add this transaction to the backstack, because from home activity, from home fragment, we need to exit from the application. But from home fragment, here we replace home fragment with fragment A. So here we need to add the transaction to the backstack. So before commit method, call the add it to backstack method. Here you have to specify a string for future reference. Here I simply pass null for it. So we track the home fragment A transaction. Now go to fragment A. From here we replace fragment A with the fragment B. Here also we add it to the backstack. Now we can test it. I run the project again. From home, now in fragment A, now in fragment B. If I click back button, I can come back to fragment A. Now I can come back to home fragment. If I click back button from here, it simply exits the application. So this is how we track a fragment transaction by using backstack. I hope you understand the concept. For getting more Android tutorial updates, please subscribe this channel now.